Do you remember playing one of these? Are you younger and remember playing these more? Or maybe you have crippling back pain and depression and you remember playing this instead. Well, no matter what, we can all agree playing this just isn't playing this. And playing with this, it just isn't playing with this.
Yeah, no doubt, Sherlock.
Where'd you come from?
Did you make this video to call me poor?
No, proxies are great.
You named the video The Proxy Killer. So what the f is the video about?
I'm glad you asked. Over COVID, I developed a system of keeping track of every single magic card I own. This system eliminated completely the need for me to ever own more than one copy of a card, even lands. And it doesn't involve any unsleeving or resleeving. And it keeps them in a tournament playable condition. This system saved me thousands of dollars and almost completely eliminated proxies from my collection without me having to spend a bunch of money. I have over 29 commander decks, but 29 of them I actively use and I love. And all 29 of those decks fit right here in 1,500 cards in one single Quiver case. By the way, I emailed Quiver about this video I was gonna make, so they sent me all this. This is really nice and all, but I really need sponsorships in order to go full time. Please ping them on social media. I need sponsors. This system is called a sticker cube. A sticker cube allows you to get any deck out of your collection within 3 minutes or less. That means when you sit down at the table, you look at the pod, you agree on a power level and what you'd like to play, you're gonna be able to reach into your Quiver and have your deck assembled within less than 3 minutes.
Tell us already!
Okay, roll the. Has this ever happened to you? You pull, get gifted, or purchase an amazing treatment of a card, and now it only gets to go into one deck. That sucks. And then you can cope and say you're gonna take out all your favorite cards and put them into the other deck every time you play, and then you damage them on accident, or they get lost, or you forgot to put them in the deck, leave them on your desk at home. It sucks. Well, I developed a solution to that. So before we get started, let me build you a deck. Go to my Patreon right now and sign up for me to build you a fully custom deck, and then show it to you on live stream and take live submissions. I can either roast your decks, build you a deck, or for my mega tier, I'll make an entire deck video for you and post it here on the channel. Please help me go full time. Please sub to my Patreon. Thank you. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you how the sticker cube works, what it's capable of. I'm gonna show you all the supplies you need in order to make one. And then I'm gonna teach you how to make one, because guess what? I screwed up like 5 times making the first iteration of it, and I can save you dozens of hours. Realistically, if you do this correctly, this whole process takes less than 2 hours if you're an average person with around 10 commander decks. Not that having 10 commander decks is average. I just meant you're an average person and you own 10 commander decks. So how does it work? A sticker cube operates by putting a crescent 1/4-inch sticker that you cut in half into one of the corners of the inner sleeve. This means it is undetectable, unfeelable through the outer sleeve. It is stuck onto the inner sleeve. The stickers are then put on the edge of the inner sleeve, all the way up the left and then down the right, and they indicate what deck it's from. So if I want to play my Yisan deck, I simply reach into my Quiver, pull out all of the cards with this sticker on it, and boom, I have the full deck. And as you can see, this card shares a lot of decks, so I get to have it in all of the decks. And then I want to have 2 power levels of this deck. So for the lower power variant, cards that only go in the lower power variant get this smaller 1/4 crescent. Ones that are in both decks have the full, and the ones that are only in the higher power get the upper crescent. I love this because there's a lot of decks that I love playing in bracket 3 and in bracket 4, and allows me to put in all the game changers I would normally omit if I wanted to play a bracket 3. The advantage to this is all my really special cards that I've either received as gifts or really expensive and I don't want to buy a secondary one of get to go into all my decks. Then take every single commander deck you have and put it into one box. And what you need is really cheap and really simple to do this. What you need is a sticker sheet with at least 100 of each 1/4-inch sticker. That way you have extras as you do cut these in half. I will link the ones I prefer in the description. Then you're gonna want as many card sleeves as you need to fit all of your decks in. Normally that's around 75% of what your total collection is now. So if you have 10 commander decks, you're probably gonna need 750 sleeves. And then you're gonna need inner sleeves. I suggest using Dragon Shield, which I'm currently in talks with and I would really like to be sponsored by. Please, thank you guys, please ping them. I highly suggest for the inner sleeves, going with Perfect Fix and not Perfect Hards, because you're trying to fit all this into one Quiver, and if you're like me and you have a ton, you don't wanna run out of room. A little goes a long way. And then you definitely wanna go get yourself an Iced Americano or Citrus. You wanna do this for 2 hours and you wanna be locked in, it'll be way faster. Okay, how do you make it? I've screwed this up so many times, I'm speaking from experience. First, go to Moxfield, which I know the guys who own it. Hi, I'd love a sponsorship. Thank you. Put in all your decks into one of the folders on Moxfield. Once you've done that, hit the Compare tab and compare it with a deck as similar as possible. Then pick a deck and compare it to a deck in the same color combo. Then unsleeve all of your decks. Then put them all into inner sleeves. Find the 2 decks, And then in the compare tab, look at the ones that the cards share. Then pick 2 stickers that you want for each deck and put both on all the cards that are shared between those 2 decks. Then find the ones that aren't shared and put only the single sticker. And then if you have a higher power variant or lower power variant, pick those 2 decks and compare them as well. And that's how you choose to do the upper crescent, lower crescent, or normal. Continue to do this and comparing 2 similar decks through your whole collection until you finish the whole cube. But as a reminder, while you're going through it, you are going to find duplicates. And you're going to run into the problem. Which one do I want to keep? I have a solution for that. The first big issue I made when I was doing my cube was I realized it was very ugly. Not only was it imperfect and I had misstickered some things and I needed some practice, but I had the randomest hodgepodge of cards and nothing really looked very good to me. So what I did was I dedicated to only purchasing and keeping specific card art styles. I chose to only keep Judge promos, From the Vault, F&M promo, and original foils. And after that, it was just whatever card I had. And then I chose to omit full art, secret lair, and old border when I could. I started playing Magic in 2011. All of this is what the coolest Magic cards looked like in 2011. So it's what I prefer. And all of this normally doesn't meld well with that. Not that I don't like these, I just think they really clash with these. And since choosing that, when I was going through my collection, I removed all my duplicates that fell into this category and kept all the ones that were in this category. At the end of the video, I will also show you my cube cues so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, as a reminder, while you are stickering your entire cube, you are going to want to bring Soul Ring into probably every single deck, and most likely fetch lands and things. So before moving on to another deck, remember to go get those lands from the previous decks you've been stickering. Once you've stickered everything, put everything into the same color sleeve, and you have your commander cube. Real simple. Put all this in a quiver, get all your favorite tokens, and boom, an entire Magic collection in one quiver. It's awesome. And then when you're ready to, go to F&M, put this down on the table, have the Rule 0 conversation, figure out what you want to play, look through your collection, and within less than 3 minutes, you'll have your commander deck with all of your favorite cards, all of your favorite foils, and you'll have extra money to have bought all those things. And the extra money that you'll have from selling your duplicates can be used to buy real cards, meaning you don't need as many proxies. I suggest selling your cards to Card Conduit, please sponsor me, and buying your new cards from Manipool. You know, if you're a moral human person and care about unions, please sponsor me. Well, awesome. Now that you know what a commander cube is, what you need to build it, and how to build it, let me show you mine. Please, if you haven't already, go check out my Patreon and keep supporting my channel. I would love to do this full time, and I would hate to run out of the funds to be able to continue to do this. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me. Thank you for the amazing amount of subscribers I've gained over the last month. I cannot believe we are already at 14,000. It blows my mind. Thank you so much for all of your support. I can't wait to see you guys at more conventions. Thank you for watching.